Hello everyone, this is Dr. Vikas Kumar on behalf of Chetan Bharat Learning. एक बार फिर I welcome everybody to yet another session on CLAT English. So जब we are talking about English and we have come across a few RC passages, we have seen the techniques also, right, which will help you understand reading comprehension passages better, and it will also help you attempt the questions in a better manner. So let's continue. Next passage. First for the day. Life is beautiful, absolutely correct, but not always easy. हमेशा आसान नहीं होती. It's problems too, and the challenge lies in facing those problems with courage. So life आसान नहीं होती किसी के भी लिए. Courage के साथ सामना करना पड़ता है. Letting the beauty of life act like a balm, which makes the pain bearable. So life की जो beauty है, वो pain को आसान कर देती है sometimes. During trying times जब चीजें मुश्किल होती हैं, by providing hope. So वो hope जो है, it acts as a balm. Happiness, sorrow, victory या defeat, day or night. एक ही coin के दो sides हैं. यानी life में everything happens. Sometimes we do well, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we win, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we fail, sometimes we fall, sometimes we succeed, sometimes we rise. So it all happens. So similarly, it is full of moments of joy. There will be moments when you will enjoy, you'll be happy, you'll have pleasure, you'll have success and comfort. But sometimes you'll suffer this. You'll suffer from this also. You'll have failures, problems, everything. There is no human being on earth who is very strong, powerful, wise or rich, be it anyone, be it the richest, be it the most powerful, who has not experienced struggle. Everybody has failed at some point of time. Everybody has suffered at some point of time. No doubt, life is still beautiful. And every moment, a celebration of being alive, because miseries strike only those who are alive. So let's celebrate being alive. But one should always be ready to face adversity and challenges. Misery, hardships, struggle, इन सबको face करने के लिए we must always be ready. So a person who has not encountered difficulties in life can never achieve success. Success तब तक नहीं मिल सकती जब तक हमारा वास्ता इन चीजों से पड़ा ही ना हो. वैसे भी I believe जिस एज में हम लोग हैं, we should be grateful to the Almighty. We should be very happy क्योंकि we are alive. I hope what I mean. 2020 में very few people could hope to see 2022. और हम लोग उनमें से हैं who have managed to see 2022. So we are pretty lucky, no doubt about that. चलिए, difficulties किसको टेस्ट करती हैं? They test the courage we have. They test the patience we have. They test the perseverance and true character of human beings. Adversity or hardships make a person very strong. जो इनसे go through होगा, that person will be stronger and ready to face the challenges of life. So there is no doubt, absolutely no doubt, that there can be no gain. अगर pain ही नहीं है तो. It is only when one toils and sweats, जब हम मेहनत करते हैं, hard work करते हैं, मुश्किलात से go through होते हैं, then only success हमें मिलता है. Life should not be just a bed of roses. Sometimes it may be, but other times it may not be. Thorns are also a part of it. बिल्कुल सही बात. And should be accepted by us, just as we accept the beautiful side of the life. So, the way we accept happiness, the way we accept joy, success, good health, richness, right? Great times, we should also accept bad times. We should also accept struggle, because these go hand in hand. The thorns remind one of how success and happiness can be evasive. Evasive means sometimes they move out of our hands. And thus, not to feel disappointed and disheartened. Rather remember, see, the pain of thorns is also short-lived, and the beauty of life would soon overcome. So the beauty of life is that it keeps changing. It does not remain the same. One day it will be kind to you, the next day it will be brutal. The third day it may be brutal again, and the fourth day it may be kind. That is life, beauty. Those who are under the impression that life is a bed of roses are disillusioned. कब उनका ये वहम टूटता है? Soon, बहुत जल्द. When they become victims of, and then they become victims of depression and frustration. कब होता है हमें depression? When our realities don't match with our expectations. है ना? That is exactly where the problems begin. One who faces difficulties with courage and accepts success without letting it go to its head is the one who experiences real happiness, contentment and peace in life. True happiness उन्हीं को मिलता है जो happiness को, success को सर पे नहीं चढ़ने देते हैं, who remain grounded, right, who remain down to earth when they're doing well, and who don't put a condition that I'll be happy only if this happens. I shall be happy every time in all situations. If this is the attitude, then you'll actually be able to acquire peace. Peace comes from within, not from external factors. Those who think that good times will last forever easily succumb to pressure during difficulties. So बहुत जल्दी वो झुक जाते हैं, प्रेशर के आगे दम तोड़ देते हैं, सरेंडर कर देते हैं, क्योंकि उनको आदत नहीं है. उन्होंने दिमाग में बिठा लिया कि ये गुड टाइम्स हमेशा रहेंगे, जो कि रहते नहीं. So they do not put in required hard work and efforts because they break down easily, और तब they break down easily, hard work भी कम होता है. You can take the example of a student who burns the midnight oil, means who works really hard day and night. He or she makes sacrifices and resists temptations. घूमने की temptation, खाने पीने की, बाहर जाने की, फ्रेंड्स के साथ enjoy करने की, so that he or she can perform well. और जब वो रिजल्ट्स अच्छे नहीं आते तो वो स्टूडेंट टूट जाता है, डिप्रेशन में जाता है. बट देन वो नहीं होना चाहिए. वाई? बिकॉज द स्टूडेंट शुड रियलाइज एक चीज चली गई, फाइन, लाइफ विल चेंज, है ना. अ न्यू डे विल ब्रिंग अनदर होप, सो ही और शी विल फाइंड समथिंग एल्स, मे बी समथिंग बेटर. So similarly, a successful executive has to face the ups and downs of life, absolutely, not forgetting that life is a mix of success. So life balances beautifully. If he loses hope during difficult times, he would never achieve success and would be replaced by others. Even the strongest kings and emperors have had their cups of woes. Difficulties to उनकी life में भी रही है. Life has never been a bed of roses for them. किसी के लिए भी नहीं. The adage होता है proverb. Uneasy lays the head that wears the crown. Absolutely. Has been rightly used for people who are successful and enjoying. Who wears the crown? Who is uneasy, who works hard, who treats failures and difficulties and adversaries as a part of life. Who accepts them, who doesn't get bogged down when he or she meets a failure, who keeps spirits high. Those are the people who rise to power and enjoy. To sum up, life is beautiful just as roses, but it is challenges which are like thorns and have to be faced and overcome by all. Everybody has to overcome these. Those who accept these challenges and succeed are the ones who know how to live life in its true sense. So life के essence को वही catch कर पाते हैं. Thus enjoy life, but also be prepared to breathe the bricks of pain. So आपको expect करना चाहिए कि कभी ना कभी गड़बड़ होगी, adversity आएगी, misery आएगी, दुख आएगा, struggle आएगा, suffer करेंगे आप. You should expect it, क्योंकि ये हर एक की लाइफ में आता है. All right, which of the following should be an ideal title? अब ideal title होता है central idea वाला टाइप, जो example rather option होता है. Flight is always followed by raveling. What is raveling? जोर शोर से खुशियां मनाना. ये तो ऑथर ने कहा ही नहीं, चिल्ला के खुशियां मनाना. ये इस वर्ड की वजह से भी चला गया. Cloistering oneself leads to success. Well, it is not about success. Agreed, उन्होंने success बहुत mention किया है. Cloistering मतलब मेहनत करना. बहुत, it has been mentioned, but is this the gist of the life? No. Gist of the passage? No. affliction means pain, and rapture, happiness, are precarious. Precarious means uncertain, not some things which live forever. That is the central idea. This is the answer. So it is a part of it. Mehnat karna is a part of it, right? The life journey. But most importantly, he says, ye dono precarious. He says this on a number of occasions. He said that life keeps changing. In accordance with the passage, what should be the accurate meaning of the idiom burns the midnight oil? Absolutely correct. Working arduously, working very hard. Which of the following best describes his tone? Is he conspicuous? Conspicuous is clear. But clarity in what? Yeah, something that is palpable, apparent. Nothing like it. Blatant is open and unashamed, something negative. Flaunty, does he flaunt something? Didactic means to teach. So the author has taught you certain very, very important life skills here. Next one. Which of the following best highlights the central idea of the passage? Life is striking, it strikes. हैरान कर देती है. Nothing like that. Life is loathsome, नफरत की जा सके जिससे? नहीं. Despicable, again नफरत की जा सके, is a merger of sentiments, absolutely. वहां था ना affliction और sadness, दोनों ही टेम्पररी है. सो मर्जर ऑफ सेंटिमेंट्स होता है. अलग अलग तरह के सेंटिमेंट्स लाइफ हमें अलग अलग सिचुएशंस में दे देती है. Which of the following can be clearly inferred? The ones who face challenges and overcome catch the true essence of life. Okay. The strongest and powerful people have also faced challenges. Life has the prowess to balance. देखिए, this has been stated when he mentions emperors, kings, right? This is also mentioned. And may कहा भी था true sense of life. This is the correct answer. Because these two are mentioned and an inference is never mentioned. It is something that we infer, right? So he says that yes, life has the ability to balance. Life is gracious and brutal at the same time is incorrect. Gracious is kind, brutal is cruel. It is not at the same time. It is at different times. Sometimes life is gracious, sometimes it is brutal. Next one. History cannot be altered and its myriad means lots of, paths would follow their own destined course. Correct. However, it would not be entirely futile. Futile means unnecessary, waste. To indulge our imagination in the picturing the course of history if such and such an event had not taken place. Do you think so? कभी ऐसा होता है कि अगर जलियांवाला बाग नहीं हुआ तो क्या होता? अगर भगत सिंह जी की डेथ नहीं हुई होती तो क्या होता? Like that. One such occurrence is the British colonization of India. The British colonized India gradually and established their rule, naturally, over the country for more than a century. We all know that. If the British colonization had not happened at all, where would we be today? आज हम कहाँ होते? To begin with, सबसे पहले तो वो सफरिंग नहीं हुई होती जो हमें उनके रूल में हुई है during the process of winning freedom from them. तो इतने जाने हमने खोई, we would not have lost those lives. Today, our history bears the scars, वो निशान अभी भी हैं of the British colonialism, absolutely, and exploitation that the memory finds hard to erase. Can you forget? You cannot. Even I cannot. Nobody can. No Indian can. We were made to go through humiliation. We were humiliated. बहुत वो अगर personally बात करूं तो मुझे वो कभी नहीं भूलता. Indians and dogs not allowed. So humiliation इससे ज़्यादा क्या होगा? The country was forced to undergo humiliation in terms of its pride. Besides suffering political, economic and social exploitation, बाकी तो था ही. Insult बहुत की उन्होंने हमारी. In the colonized India, the people were stripped of their rights in every sense. सब तरह के rights हमारे छीन लिए गए थे. People could not participate in the political and economic development of their own country. कैसे करते हैं? Political development हम कैसे उसमें participate करते, कैसे contribute करते? We didn't have the rights. They were denied the right to form their own government and run the administration of the country. Absolutely. then the country's primary institutions, including those related to judiciary, defense and law, were run by outsiders. है ना, वो तो हेड बन गए थे हर चीज में. Who did not care about the welfare of India and its people? Why would they? The people's attempt to win their rights only brought about suffering and death. He is referring to the numerous people who laid their lives, who laid their bodies, who embraced death, the likes of Bhagat Singh, the Subhash Chandra Bose and many more. इनकी डेथ्स हुई, उनको रेफर किया जा रहा है. It was not only loss of wealth and prosperity that the masses had to endure. Thousands of people मर गए in the fight for freedom from the British yoke. Now the country's nationalist leaders, उन्होंने क्या किया? They paid a very heavy price. जान देकर, जान से बड़ा कौन सा प्राइस हो सकता है? All this would not have happened if the British had not come to reign in India. अगर ब्रिटिश यहाँ नहीं आए होते तो ये सब नहीं हुआ होता. Fine. Which of the following should be the appropriate title for the passage? जो ऑप्शन सेंट्रल आइडिया को अच्छे से इनकैप्सुलेट करेगा वही. The impact of British, had the British not been in India, यही तो सेंट्रल आइडिया है ना. ब्रिटिश अगर यहाँ नहीं आए होते तो क्या होता? Had the British not been in India. ये देखिए, quite easy. So the following is inferable. The British were dogmatic. Dogmatic होते हैं जो ये कहते हैं मेरी ही theory correct है, जो मैं कह रहा हूँ वही सही है, बाकी सब गलत है. The British carried out certain atrocities on Indians. जब हमने डेथ की बात कर दी तो मतलब atrocities हुई हैं. British deprived Indians of their right to speak. Very interesting one. यहाँ पर लिखा गया है stripped of their rights in every sense. That means ये इन्फर किया जा सकता है कि राइट टू स्पीक भी इन्फ्रिंज हुआ होगा. ये गिवन है, सो आंसर नहीं हो सकता. द स्ट्रगल फॉर फ्रीडम ऑल्सो लेड टू डेथ ऑफ पीपल, ये भी गिवन है. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज सिनोनिमस टू प्रॉस्पेरिटी? ग्रोथ, पेन्यूरी, रिसोर्सेज, अफ्लुएंस. ग्रोथ किस सेंस में? वी डोंट नो. पेन्यूरी मीन्स पॉवर्टी, रिसोर्सेज आपको मालूम है. Affluence is prosperity, richness. Which of the following is true in accordance with the passage? The British only plundered India. सिर्फ लूटा उन्होंने हमें. The British were hasty to kill Indians. जल्दी थी उनको कि जल्दी मारो जल्दी मारो. वो ये सोचते थोड़ा आए थे कि इनको मारने चलते हैं इंडिया, तो रूल करने आए थे. Indian people were resilient. Resilient मतलब हमने लड़ाई की. देखिए ऐसा है, ब्रिटिश ओनली प्लंडर्ड इंडिया नहीं, उन्होंने इंट्रोड्यूस भी किया बहुत कुछ. सिर्फ लूटा नहीं, हमें एक्सप्लॉइट भी किया, मारा भी. राइट? सो ये इनकम्प्लीट है. इंडियन पीपल वर रिजिलिएंट मीन्स हमने लड़ाई की, हम झुके नहीं. दैट्स करेक्ट, तभी तो हमने जाने दी. इन्होंने कहा है फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल हुआ. द ब्रिटिश एडवाइसेड इंडियंस एज पुअर. एडवाइसेड मतलब एक तरह का ख्वाब देखना. वहां से वो ख्वाब देख कर रहते हैं, अरे वो एक जनता है, दे आर वेरी रिच, लेट्स मेक देम पुअर. इसलिए वो यहाँ, वो ये एम नहीं था. रिच होने आए थे वो, हमें पुअर करने नहीं आए थे वो. We were resilient is the best answer. Which of the following is true? The British were imperialistic in nature. Absolutely. The British did not want Indians to be educated. No. This is not correct. Rather, they introduced English. The Indians never mutinied. This is also wrong. We protested. The British buttressed the Indians. Supported. They never supported. They were imperialistic. Imperialism means to go into the territory of somebody else and rule them. Colonize them. Thank you. I bid goodbye to you with these words, and I hope you have been able to understand all the 10, 12, whatever number of questions we have discussed today. So I hope you will study harder, and we shall meet again with more messages and more knowledge for you. Bye bye. Take care.